A lot of people don't stay on their path, like, or just remain actively aware. Some people just shut down after a while, bro. You just stayed on your path. It's probably 10 times. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I had a device that can get on the internet, like, you're a kid, you think, like, you start thinking of things, you start looking things up. It don't look like it makes sense when you read it from an adult point of view. But sometimes I open up articles and they be like super short. The government will put it out. It's super short. And it's just them saying, oh yeah, we had a case with these people and we lost $100 million. And you'd be like, oh, this was the largest loss in government history.
You'll just get
and that's it.
Yo, we back again for another episode of Between the World and Us. Me and Fuzzo are back. I'm Samba, that's Fuzzo. Here we go.
Welcome back!
Yeah, we ain't done yet. This is gonna keep going and going and going. This segment, man, we just gonna be chopping it up, hitting everything. Just hitting everything. We coming back with the folks. All right, Fuzz. Bro, first of all, I want to ask, bro, how are you doing?
I'm chilling,
bro, because I thought about this the other day, bro. Since we've been working on this podcast, all these ideas been going in, bro. I ain't even asked my dog how he was doing. And you got a lot going on with your life, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Newlywed, by the way.
Yeah.
Got something special on the way. We'll probably announce that later on. But yeah, my man's life is going great for you, dog. You really blowing up, bro.
Man, there's so many changes. I'm not gonna lie, like, sometimes I don't even want to talk about it because it's like the changes are still happening, and it's just like I don't like talking too much because I just feel like life is
good right now.
I don't like bragging. I just life be good, man. When life is good, life is good.
What I notice is the changes like you've made in your life are so great, bro. I just want to congratulate you. And people, congratulate a friend when he's doing well and you see them making improvements in their life. Just say, I love that for my boy. Say, I see it, man, because people appreciate that stuff when you notice things like that. My man has come a long way and he's still climbing, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Man, I feel like that was a whole lot of praise.
But we got to talk about.
I appreciate it though, man. One thing that people do not get praise for, which I'm going to give you praise for, is remaining consistent.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't stay on their path, like, or just remain actively aware. Some people just shut down after a while, bro. You just stayed on your path.
Bro, I like that. Actively aware, bro. That's a gem, bro. Actively aware. And talk about actively aware, bro. You on this whole new diet wave. You pulling out Kool-Aid, Fuzz coming out with the facts, bro.
We not playing with none of these synthetic or none of these artificial additives, these crazy chemicals, man. I gotta worry about what you eating, man. I like a good meal just like everybody else. Just watch what you eat.
You gotta talk about that more. And he's gonna do an individualized segment where he's gonna be talking about.
I got stuff in the works, man. People need to know about this, man. This is real information, man. That's what we do. We bring real information.
Because what you eat, what goes in your system is going to determine what comes out.
Oh,
and when we say comes out, not only comes out down there, but what comes out, how you treat people, how you work out, how you wake up in the morning.
Yep.
Depends on what you put in your body.
It'll change how you take in information. Sometimes you might receive something wrong off the wake up.
Yep.
Check yourself first.
Facts.
Don't get me started because I'll go all day about food.
Have you noticed that people have been, I don't know if you noticed, but like I feel like people been getting sick lately. I don't know if it's COVID 2.0 coming back.
You know, they got the new flu going around. They got a whole bunch of weird stuff going on. Like sometimes I think it might be a mental sickness.
But hey, bro. On some real shit though, have you heard about the silent killer though? The pandemic that been killing dudes for years and centuries that's been coming around. The silent I call it the silent killer, bro. Fellas, you know, and you ladies, some of you ladies too are suffering from this. I'm gonna talk about it, bro.
What you talking about?
I know people been
clue us in, man. We clueless right now.
When you in there late night, you got the lotion out, fellas.
Don't talk about what we do at night.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. Yeah. You know, fellas, ladies, some of y'all suffering from pornography, Fuzz.
I'm married.
Pornography, Fuzz.
I'm married.
The silent killer.
I don't even be
some of y'all need to stop. It's me, bro. Pornography done took more souls than COVID.
I ain't gonna lie.
Pornography done took more souls than COVID.
Especially being in the military and you see it get bad out there.
The absorbent amount of pornography.
I will not deny, nor will I attest to anything that may or may not have happened on.
You know, over 90% of men and over 60% of women have viewed pornography in their lives.
I mean, I feel like especially nowadays, I'm surprised that number is actually not higher.
Porn sites make up 35% of the downloads, generating billions annually.
Wait, only 35%?
That's
actually
high though.
That's high, but I'm surprised
it's like, not even higher
because after we've seen the darkness, we've seen some dark things.
We seen dudes just be trapped in a rack and not coming out. Just, bro, dopamine. Effects of the brain. Like, this stuff affects your brain, fellas. Like, we're gonna talk about it because I know some people are going through these problems and they don't want to talk about it, but I know porn is a big problem. I know it's an addiction.
You know, when you brought this one up, I was like, are people really struggling? But then I had to, like, I'm not gonna lie, there are people who I've seen go to far extents over some pictures. Just spend lots of money. I ain't gonna say, we can't say no names.
We know, but we know them.
We know.
And there's some scientific facts to prove some points. So, you know, effects on the brain. Dopamine surge. Frequent use floods the brain with dopamine, creating dependency.
Yeah.
Neuroplasticity rewires the brain, altering pleasure responses, potentially leading to addiction. So what's that saying is, some people, when they're using it, they need more and more. It's like a regular drug. So you're constantly trying to get that high of pornography, man, of watching other people do what they do.
And if you are not familiar with dopamine, go check out our latest video.
I'm coming out more on that. It's going to be a segment with me talking about your brain, dopamine, and how it affects your brain. But, bro, pornography, bro, I think it should be banned. I think it should be banned.
I'm not gonna lie. It has zero beneficial value to society. I will be honest with that.
It's worse than TikTok.
I can't see. Nobody can make a valid argument as to why we need pornography.
They're saying the early exposure, like kids as young as 11 are watching that, and I think younger now. There's 8-year-olds with phones.
I'm not gonna lie. It's probably 10 times. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I had a device that can get on the internet. Like, you're a kid, you think, like, you start thinking of things, you start looking things up. It don't look like it makes sense when you read it from an adult point of view, but you know what them kids trying to do.
And it takes away from real intimacy.
Yeah.
It gives you anxiety.
And it's not an authentic version of...
It's not real.
Yeah, of
it's
sex,
not real.
love, nothing. It's not authentic.
All right. This something came up in my mind the other day. What do you think of polygamy?
Polygamy, I feel like...
A man having multiple wives.
I'm not gonna. I'm not against it.
I'm not against it either.
I'm not gonna say. I say if that's what you feel like you can handle, because I feel like it's a lot to sign up for. People probably think they want multiple wives, but they be mad dealing with their one wife. So I just say if you can handle it, do your thing.
By the way, he's married. This is my idea. This is my idea. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's my idea. It's my idea. But the way I think about it, you know the old segment where they saying women are all after that one dude, basically? They all want that one dude, basically. And I'm saying, like, if that's the case, then why don't y'all not share? Because there's not going to be enough of that. Y'all want that 1% individual, right? That 1% individual, he's not going to trap himself, or most at least are not going to trap themselves with. You know what I'm saying? Because when a man reaches his highest value, Fuzz, he's probably like, now I could play in the candy shop.
Yeah.
Why would you, now I got money, I could buy lots of candy. I've been working my whole life to get all this candy. And now they're telling me I can only have a lollipop.
I think the problem is it depends on your perspective in life. Like, if you was getting candy before the money, then
you like, all right, I like this flavor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stick to my one flavor.
You find your Tootsie Pop. You know, you ain't trying to get to the flavor everybody. Send everybody Tootsie Pop.
But even mathematically, though, there's just more women than men. And if you say, all right, for every woman gets a man, there's gonna be some women with no man.
Okay.
But we gotta subtract the gays. We gotta take away the gays and the lesbians and all that. After we do all that math, still though, After we do all that,
Bobby,
I don't care. I don't care. We talking
Bobby
about this,
killing
bro.
me, yo.
No, that's a real.
Nah, the thing is, I get you. I'm just saying, like, polygamy is to each his own, right? So successful men, a successful man, there's not as many, and there's probably quite a large number of women in comparison to the small amount of successful men that there probably are that are open to dating.
There's more beautiful women in the world than there are successful men.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Because beautiful women could come in all different ranks, all different economic classes. Successful men, though, you got to build that. Yeah. You can't be born that. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's why, like, for me, I feel like I don't, to each his own. But I feel like if you find a partner and y'all can build together, because the man who already got it all, he ain't gonna come down to the bottom of the barrel and try to pick one up. He ain't trying to get the crab at the bottom of the barrel.
No,
but if y'all came from the bottom, y'all climbed to the top together, and then it's like it's whatever.
But a successful man could reach down and grab something from the barrel.
He can.
I'm
not saying he won't. I'm just saying the likelihood.
When you say bottom of the barrel in terms of men, we're thinking of looks. We're not thinking of economic class.
I'm not even. Oh, we talking. Okay, I'm not
as a man, bro. Just think about it. If I'm rich as a man, I don't care how much she got.
I'm talking about. Talking about in the terms of mindset. Bottom of the barrel to me is the type of women that you just wouldn't want to be around. But every type of woman want to be at the top. Yeah. Just like every type of man want to be at the top. But it's a certain type of men that women don't want to be around, and a certain type of women that certain men don't want to be around. And some men are just happy to be around a woman. Now, those type of guys, we ain't talking about them, but that's a different
thing. Type of guys, God bless you. No, those type of guys, we got to talk about those guys. Because at some point as a man, when your self-esteem has been lowered and you don't really know anything, you could accept that. And we all been there. Like, we young, I'm not gonna lie.
When you're young and you kind of like idolize women because you've never really been around them. Yeah. But like once you have been a pretty woman,
like a girl who's attractive.
When you find you meet an attractive woman and it's like captivating. It's like seeing an animal in nature. It's like,
and if you don't have like that male figure or like people who raise you, like, dude, no, chill out. Like,
somebody tell you, bro,
that's just a girl, bro. There's plenty.
Why you talking about her mind? Every day? 12, you don't even know her middle name. You don't know her favorite color. Like, it'd be that simple, and people,
because it's lust. It's not love. Sometimes it's just lust. But polygamy, I don't think nothing wrong with it. It's been around longer than monogamy. Like, men have been doing it, and it's the natural way. Some people, I believe in double standards. I don't think it's gonna happen the other way around. I don't think it's natural to happen the other way around. Think about it.
I believe in double standards, and let me just agree with you real quick, because I believe in double standards, but I also say, like, in that same sense of like believing in double standards, just like people, a lot, especially in today's day, a lot of people don't want to play their role. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if a man don't want to be a man and a woman don't want to be a woman, it's kind of fucking up the standard. Yeah. The double standard is still there, but it's just the standard is fucked up. It's a whole new standard now. You get what I'm saying?
Like, if everybody stayed in their gender roles, I guess. Yeah, but I'm
not even saying gender roles. Like, it's just like in terms of like, say nowadays we got
the standard is blurry.
It's blurry. It's like the structured conversation that we had. So like, if you're not structured in the way to maintain a household, then a woman is not going to look at you as a man. In the same sense of if a woman is not structured in a way to where you can, when you come home, she makes your home feel comfortable. In whatever way she makes that happen for you, she's not going to feel complete. Like, because that's the idea. Everybody's always chasing the idea. So just as people, we know how people think. Yeah. So that's what I
only think is natural, because you gotta think about us as in like a human race. Like, from the beginning, you wanted your family to be big because so you guys could farm and you guys could set up this and that. So you wanted to have multiple children. Yeah. So to have multiple children, at an exorbitant amount of time, you had to have multiple people to create those. A woman can only get pregnant one time, and for what, 9 months, right? Yeah. So if you want to expand that family, you can't. What you gonna wait 9 months and be like, all right, baby, we gotta do this again? Nah, there's gonna be other women. But
I feel like we're talking about different ages though. That's an age where they like needed to multiply
because there was no internet.
Yeah, you couldn't meet. You needed the enough people in the town to sustain the town. You had to multiply.
Yes,
but like now we're in a different.
I could go find a girl in Miami.
Yeah, like you don't need to have 10 kids. Like if you have 10 kids, it's because you want to have 10 kids,
or you don't care, or you just out here. You just accident after accident, which wrap up, man.
It happens.
Wrap up.
It happens to people.
Wrap up. All right, new president.
New president. And then shout out to Elon. Wait, hold up. My fault. I ain't gonna do it.
Bro, I kept watching that video and I kept trying to justify it for him. I kept trying to be like, bro, nah, ain't no way. It was just a salute. He's not. That was on accident. I kept trying to watch it. Then I watched the ad off do his thing. And I was like, yo, did he just do that on purpose?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know. I watched it and I just stopped. And I I didn't even pause it. I just let it continue to play to the video, replay it. And I said, what did he just, no way. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it was. Because you know what I found out about him?
What?
He actually has Asperger's. That's why he's like that. He's so socially awkward.
A little socially awkward.
That's why he's so off. He doesn't know how to behave.
He doesn't know how to be he's just having a good old time, right? And he's a man with a lot of money. And nobody's telling him what to do. There's no check man with him. Yeah, he is the man.
He could do whatever he wants with him and say whatever he wants. He's gonna go and check.
Cause I got billions. He got that FU money.
Yeah,
he got that. I could do that money, which I don't know if he should tolerate. But he's
I'm not gonna lie.
Should we tolerate him on the stage?
Don't get me wrong. He should be scrutinized.
Yeah, he should be scrutinized for that.
He should be scrutinized.
No, you got to be scrutinized for that, dude.
You know better.
You should know better.
You know better. He's not a dummy. Let's not act like he's a dummy.
He's not a dummy. He's not a goofball.
We're not giving him a get out of jail free card. He's not a dummy.
We should call him out. We should call him out.
Yeah. Elon, we know what he is.
No, we're not playing that. It's our country too. You know what I'm saying? It's all of our
I justify him in the sense of he probably didn't mean to do that on live TV.
Yeah.
Now,
you think he has?
Do I think he's all the way like that? No, but do I think we've met? They play with their friends that. And then it's cool to them behind it because it's mild racism to them. It's not heavy racism. It's not they want to burn your house down, but they think that's cool. That's what type.
Nobody ever told them, yo, wait, hold up.
Yeah. Nobody ever said, yo, what y'all over here talking about? What?
No, that got to be checked. Elon, we not having that, bro. Yeah, we not having that, bro.
Know what that
and the thing about this administration is, and we don't care who you voted for, by the way, because we got people who voted for both sides of the aisle. Yeah. We there's all kinds of stuff going on.
I didn't even go in the booth. I just stayed away from the booth. Because it was one of the moments where I was I didn't feel educated enough or comfortable enough to make a decision. Even as I educated myself, I would become more uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, the stuff gets real complex because I could see both sides, and all people oh well, how can you see both sides? He's this and he's that. I could really see why, because people are frustrated.
I think everybody is angry because I get it. I think the big anger comes from the racism, which is unacceptable because what he's going to do is he's going to cause an uproar, especially with him releasing 1,500 people from jail, 1,500 rioters,
and
who attack government property, deface government property, harm people.
But Brother Joe on his way out, you know what Brother Joe did, right? He pardoned some people who weren't even convicted yet. Mm-hmm. Brother Joe was out this shows me it's just people helping their friends.
That's why I when people be like, oh, they don't like Trump, I be like, do you understand that they all do this? They all bail their friends out. They've been corrupt. What?
Whatever aisle you land, Republican, Democrat, these people, they do this.
Shout out to
nobody's Barack. Innocent.
Shout out to Barack because he was black and it was great to see him in the office. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say he was I'm not even gonna get into that right now. I'm just gonna say shout out to Barack, but y'all see, even him and Trump can sit down next to each other and laugh together. If y'all ain't see that, go check that out for yourself. But
they in the same club, man.
Y'all mad, but they can sit down and laugh next to each other. It'd be crazy like that.
Yeah,
it'd be crazy like that.
And it's like, what are you worried about, man?
Yeah.
What's in your pockets, man? Because this is what all this is about to me. It all comes down to the money. Where the money at, bro? Follow the money.
If you follow the money,
we worried about the wrong things right now.
I be researching when I be just looking stuff up, because that's just what I do for my spirit time. It's just fun to me. Like sometimes I got to take a break because it get heavy. Like you just looking at stuff that it don't even sound like it makes sense. Like I couldn't even go into it right now. But
different segment.
That's a way
whole
deeper.
Another segment. So whoever you voted for, man, keep the peace.
Yeah, keep the peace. I just feel like if we spent more time realizing that we're not beefing, the guys that you see in your local grocery store,
white, black, indifferent, whatever you think of that person, like whatever how he looks like, and you realize like you have more in common with them than the person you actually voted for.
Yeah.
Then that's scary for them.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my gosh, they noticed. The circus done woke up.
Then we start going, oh, those guys aren't even like us. None of them, they're not like us. They might sometimes look like us, but they're not like us. They don't think like us. They don't act like us. They don't eat at the same establishments.
Shout out, Kendrick.
They don't care about what we care about.
They not like us.
They don't have our problems. That's why they don't care about your problems.
That's a good one. They don't have your problems, buddy. So the only way we could fix that is you gotta educate yourself. You gotta go find whatever topic or whatever you're interested in. You think government can help or fix itself. You gotta go research that, and then you gotta hold whoever you have voted for accountable. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
And please, and I'm not talking about scroll on Instagram, type in hashtag Trump for a day, scroll on hashtag Trump for a week. Like sometimes it's going to get uncomfortable. You're gonna have to go read that article because they're gonna put a bunch of sometimes I open up articles and they be like super short. The government will put it out. It's super short, and it's just them saying, "Oh yeah, we had a case with these people and we lost $100 million," and you be like, "Oh, this was the largest loss in government history."
You'll just get,
and that's it. And then y'all just be like,
"You go on with your day."
Yeah,
but you don't think like, yo, that's my money.
That's your money. Like that's your put money
that's
there.
Your money.
Go ask them people where your money at.
Yep.
Like if
do your research and then go to whoever you voted for and say, look, yo, where's my money? What are you doing with what I'm putting into? Why is trillions of dollars going to Israel? Why is it going to Ukraine? Where is my money?
Give me my dollars back.
Where is my money? Y'all, that little thing they do. Where's your money? Go ask the government. Where's your money? That's
the thing. Why are we we are supposed to be the richest nation on the planet? We're supposed to be so great, so amazing. Why are we struggling? So if America is supposed to be, everybody's supposed to be so equal and we all supposed to be doing so great, why are there people struggling? Once you realize that the image that they sell you is not the reality, stop chasing the image and let's just work on fixing
struggling
reality.
To survive.
Yeah.
Struggling to eat. Yeah, struggling to pay their rent. Struggling to pay all kinds of bills. Like, why don't we have proper health care? Why do we have trillions of dollars going here and there, but when I go to the hospital to get a Band-Aid, my bill is $1,500 for simple stuff? Why don't we have universal health care? Why don't we have that? But we're pouring millions of dollars into a system.
Why it costs you $1,500 to get an ambulance on American soil, but China's so bad, but they can get an ambulance for $50? Why? Look that up.
Look that up. We're encouraging you to look that up. We're not gonna do all the work for you, but we're gonna motivate you to. If you really care, do what you gotta do, man. You're gonna
just come to terms with. To an extent, you gotta look out for yourself. But while you're looking out for yourself, notice that there's people that are taking care of their people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see, we come here to inform the people to educate themselves. That's the mission.
That's the mission. That's our goal. We're not gonna give you all the answers. Some of the answers you got to give yourself. And please, if you got any information, comment down below. Let us know what we could do to help you, man. Give us some stuff. Give us some facts. And then go challenge your local senator. Mm-hmm. Go challenge them. Start a podcast talking about whatever you talking about. If you really care, but don't sit around, man.
Like you see all of the videos and stuff. Oh, I don't want to post it because I don't want people to think I be thinking like that. Oh, I don't want to post it because I don't want people to think I supported this. Mm-hmm. This because everybody else is one track minded. I feel like the big problem is a lot of people are mad out of ignorance. Mm-hmm. If a lot of people's arguments that I do not like are the ones that are out of ignorance. Like if somebody told me they completely disagree with me in whatever way, if you can give me a true factual, like I took time to develop this idea, I can respect whatever you're saying, even if I don't agree.
Exactly. But if it's coming out of pure ignorance, pure hatred.
Oh, I just don't like him because he this. And
at that point, if I could read that, if you could read that, if that's where your ideas are coming from, then we can't talk.
Yeah.
If it's just coming out pure ignorance and hatred, then we can't talk. But if somebody disagrees like with you on a political issue and they could bring facts in this and you could do that too, you guys could have a discussion and you guys could better each other in your audience or people you're talking to. But don't just, I don't like him because he voted for, come on, man.
People, I think it's just like, especially they took this out of the school system, critical thinking. That's another thing they took out of the school system.
What they took out of the school system was that people are different from you.
Yeah.
This everybody wins mentality. It's all good. It's not all good. Somebody's got to lose, man.
Like it's clearly a pyramid. There's a top and the bottom, and the top ain't that big. And a lot of people ain't up. Like you look at social media and you think a lot of people's at the top.
No.
But think about the guy that you was just watching on Instagram with 10 million followers. He's not even close to the top.
He's not. He's at the bottom.
Like
so if he's at the bottom, imagine where the other guys are. There's people under the pyramid. And that's where most of us are. We are under, there's a pyramid. To be at the bottom of the pyramid is not bad.
That's a blessing.
Most of us are under the pyramid. We trying to get up. Yeah. We trying to just be at the bottom of the pyramid.
The pyramid don't even know they under there.
The pyramid
don't even motherfucker down there like, oh, what is I can't breathe.
He don't even know he's at the bottom of the pyramid first. Because he at the bottom, that's all he knows.
Like, and that's the saddest part. And I feel like that's where I stress education. Like, whether it's food, whether it's politics, I feel like we should just be talking.
Yeah.
That's it. We need to be talking about the truth. We need to be spreading knowledge, facts, information.
Because whoever's in office, I don't care if it's Trump, Obama, Lincoln came back. I don't care whoever's at office. These, it starts with you.
And I say, and another thing, my fault, even if you're not fully informed on the topic, just share it. You might not fully know everything about it, but you sharing it doesn't mean you're an expert. Mm-hmm. You're just trying to spread the information. Somebody who knows more might come and inform you, or they might share information. I think I feel like it's delicate. Everybody wants to share memes, jokes, and laughs, but nobody want to go, hey brother, this is some knowledge I had today. I just think you might. That's why a lot of people, I share knowledge. Even if it might just be something a little bit more comical, but it taught you something. You got to learn something.
And then it could spark an idea, or it can spark, an interest of yours, and you might want to look into it further, and it can help the next person out. But let's not turn this election or who you voted for into a, I hate you, you hate me, you stay over there. Because we're not going, and that's what they want. You know who they is. They in Washington. They up there. They on top of the pyramid. I don't care. They come in black. They come in white. They come in women. They come in men. And they over there.
Some of them might look like me, and they might have a disguise on. Some of them might look like, and they might have a disguise on. But sometimes they look like this, and they fuck with us. And that's another thing. Sometimes you gotta notice whoever they're making the enemy. Man. You might need to do more research on that enemy. Don't get me wrong. I don't say that I don't think there's anybody that's 100% good. I think we have an idea that politicians are supposed to be angels.
No, whoever had that
I don't.
If you have that in your head, get it out right now.
Like
you're wrong.
You're not. If you was the president, you right there. If you was the president,
they would hate you too.
I would hate you.
They would hate you too.
Nah, I'm playing. But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, at least give me a reason why you don't like me. Just like, if you don't like me because you just don't like the sound of my voice, don't tell everybody you hate me because I'm a bad person. Because my voice don't make
don't
me
hate me because exactly. Do your education, man. Educate yourself.
Yeah.
Don't just sit around blind, man. That was a good segment.
That was a good segment, man. That was clean.
Do your education. Stop jacking off. Get off the porn. I'm not doing another segment. Get off. I know there's a dude in his rack right now. There's a dude in his mama's basement right now letting it go. That's killing your brain, man. That's killing your brain, bro. That's killing your brain. That's done more harm to you than this administration will ever will. Stop beating that. You know what? Stop it.
Yo, why going nuts? Hold on,
it's a pandemic going on here, man.